As if 2020 weren't bad enough already, Apple has started shipping its products without chargers. There was an attempt for this charger to be passed as an eco-friendly gesture. But Apple and its investors are the biggest winners from this controversial move. And even worse, other manufacturers may follow this suit. To make this possible, Apple slowly laid the foundation in recent years by adopting more or less universal charging protocol for its products. USB power delivery. All current iPhones and MacBooks can be charged with any USB PD charger you may have at home. And if you don't have one, Apple would gladly sell you one. But this all begs the question, is Apple's charger better in some way than other alternative already available in the market? USB power delivery is hardly new, and there are many compatible options even if they are not meant for iPhone specifically. So if you're getting a new iPhone this season, you're bound to ask yourself the smart question, what charger do I get for my new iPhone? Well, we are here to shed some light on that. All iPhones until the iPhone 11 Pro used to ship with the 5-watt adapter, while the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max were the only models to come with an 18-watt Pro charger. The latter has been discontinued in favor of an upgraded 20-watt version. And as far as Apple is concerned, you should buy either the 5-watt or the 20-watt adapter. Well, some of you might have forgotten, but the iPad's original 10-watt and 12-watt chargers also fast charge the iPhones. And compared to the 5-watt slot, the 10-watt and 12-watt adapters can do a pretty decent job. All iPhones since the iPhone 8 also support QI wireless charging, and all except the iPhone 12 generation are limited to the slow 7.5 watt charging. With the newly introduced MagSafe wireless charger, the iPhone 11 can now go as high as 15 watt. Finally, it's good to know that all iPhones since iPhone 8 support USB PD charging, and all USB PD adapters work just fine with the iPhone. We've taken this last wholeheartedly, and that's why we did this made charging streak with the chargers we've got in our office. And we found out some peculiarities which we hope will help you choose the best charger for you. And before we go deep into some charging numbers, here are some official charging specs for the iPhone 12 series according to the Apple. And here is the list with all the chargers we've used for this test. If you have a 5-watt Apple power adapter complete with a lightning cable, you can use them to recharge 19% of your iPhone 12 Pro's depleted battery in 30 minutes. An hour of charging gets you 38%, while a full charge requires almost 3 hours. Surprisingly, the 5-watt Apple adapter in fact outputs 7.5 watt when you connect an iPhone, at least for the first 30 minutes, and then slowly tapers off to 5 watt. The charger gets hot at the beginning, and that's the reason. If you have Apple's 10-watt power adapter from an old iPad, you can do even better. It would recharge 32% of your battery in 30 minutes, 61% an hour, while a full charge takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes. This 10-watt adapter charges at its normal power output of 10 watt and after 30 minutes drops to 9. Apple's 12-watt iPad charger is even better. It refills 43% of the battery in half an hour, 79% in an hour, and a full charge takes 1 hour and 40 minutes. In comparison, even the fastest charger possible will give you 50% or so by the 30 minutes mark and 80% by the 60 minutes one. The slow charging begins shortly after passing 80% and trickle charging begins at 95%. The 12 watt adapter is actually 12.48 watt and it posted some pretty good numbers. It always outputs its maximum and its results are not that far off the fastest charging possible. With the release of iPhone 12, Apple discontinued the 18 watt adapter, but it can still be found online and you may also have it if you own an iPhone 11 Pro or 11 Pro Max. This 18 watt charger replenishes 57% in 30 minutes, 87% in 50 minutes, while a full charge is achieved in 1 hour and 45 minutes. This charger outputs 18 watt at first and drops to 5 watt upon the reaching 80%. Apple's most current 20 watt charger recharges 62% in 30 minutes, 90% in 60 minutes and 100% in 1 hour and 22 minutes. It outputs 20 watt at first and goes to 5 watt shortly after reaching 80%. The best genuine iPhone charger for your iPhone is probably the new 20 watt adapter. If you have the 12 watt one from an old iPad with a cable to go with it, it will do a splendid job and you don't have to buy a new one. An 18 watt charger would perform as well as the 20 watt one. But this is a discontinued model, so watch out for fake.